Moscow. When Western companies deserted FIFA, the governing body of international football, over corruption scandals, Chinese companies stepped in to provide a lifeline to the World Cup organizer. With Chinese companies now accounting for a third of the World Cup's top-level sponsors, Beijing's hope is that this support helps bring the games to China. President Xi Jinping is a keen soccer fan and told FIFA President Gianni Infantino in 2017 of his ambitions to host the tournament, even though China has only appeared once, in 2002, after this month's awarding of the 2026 tournament to the US, Canada and Mexico. China is seen as a potential 2030 or 2034 host. This year's tournament started on June 14, where stalls representing smartphone maker Vivo, television producer Hisense, property and entertainment company Dalian Wanda Group and China Mengniu Dairy were lined up outside Moscow's Luzhniki Stadium. The quartet are complemented by three Chinese regional sponsors: Lucy, a technology company, clothing brand Daiking, and scooter manufacturer Yadia. The sponsorships are helping China to build its influence over FIFA, said Simon Chadwick, professor of sports business at Salford University in the UK. They have effectively bailed out the governing body. In cases of such resource dependency, it means that one organization is able to influence the actions of the other, which is what China's intention is as it seeks to realize its World Cup vision. FIFA has been hit after sponsors such as Sony, Emirates, Castrol and Johnson. At the 2014 World Cup, sponsorship of around $1.58 billion accounted for a third of total revenue, and only broadcasting deals bring in more. With the World Cup being FIFA's main source of income, these new sponsors have been most welcome. Wang Yin, head of marketing and sponsorship at Hisense, said that the company felt in 2017, when it became a World Cup sponsor, that the organization had turned a corner. Chinese soccer fans have used the stalls of Chinese World Cup sponsors as a rallying point in Moscow. Photo by John Dearden. It is a problem for all the companies as they could ruin their brand, but we have seen that FIFA has made some changes, he said. They have a new president and we felt they have showed their commitment, and we believe that, in the future, they can do better. FIFA has been accused of bribery and collusion that involved the highest levels in the organization that resulted in the indictment of several officials in the US. And a 6-year ban for former President Sepp Blatter in 2015. Hisense is now following the example set by Wanda, who signed a $150 million partnership with FIFA in 2016. At the time, Wanda chairman Wang Jinlin invited other Chinese companies to follow suit. Because some Western companies dropped out, we got the opportunity, Wang said then. If more Chinese companies become FIFA sponsors like Wanda, we will join forces to advance the interests of China soccer. Chinese fans, 80,000 are expected to visit Russia during the tournament that ends on July 15, have responded to the activity, and on the opening day, large groups visited the stalls of Chinese sponsors to raise their flags and sing patriotic songs. A kind of corporate nationalism has been evident, Chadwick said. Chinese fans are vicariously participating in the tournament via the country's sponsors. It seems like a matter of pride built on global visibility and the sponsor's proximity to one of the world's biggest events, as well as influence. The World Cup offers significant global exposure given forecasts of total viewership of over 3 billion. We have a lot of experience in sponsoring high-profile sporting events, Wang said. In China, more people pay attention to the World Cup and we want to have a better performance on a bigger platform. It increases the value of the brand and the price of the products can be increased. It is not just about the domestic market but trying to increase brand awareness around the world for viewers not yet familiar with the companies involved. We want to tell people around the world that we have good quality of products. Companies have a massive market in China and have a very strong base, but after a while, they need to push their brand to a higher level. There is still work to do. Fans seemed unfamiliar with the brands. I know about McDonald's and Visa, said Maxim Shapovalov from Moscow. I don't really know what the others do. I can see Wanda everywhere, but what is their product? By the time the 2018 World Cup finishes, perhaps it will all be clearer.